All right, back with pair number 2. He is budding along nicely, and I got to get this done. So I did stop the story the other day. There's some more wire. I need to go ahead and finish wiring him up. And then you saw the picture from the other day. My grapes are probably budding about that size. I know this isn't the grape, but I'll show you when I get over there. I've got to go ahead and get that wire strung too. So anyway, let me get to work. Let me get the rest of the wires up on him and get him where he needs to be. And I'll talk to you in a few. Alrighty, 6 wires up, 3 on each side. Instead of using the smaller ones on the middle one, because this one forked out correctly right there at the middle wire, I left it there. That means the little ones, let me go to the back side so I can show. That means 2 of these little ones right there get to grow up big and tall and for the next wire. It also means that these 2 back ones here have to get pruned off. This one here has to get pruned off because you can see that's my wire. Same thing, I got 3 on this one that's got to come off, which is awesome because that's what you do is you line up which ones you want and then you start pruning it off. And while it's putting all of its energy into ones that are here, does that make sense? I had to go up and you can see like that branch right there where it's tied down, and then right there in the middle it's wanting to start going straight. I gotta force it to go to the right. And like I said, I'll be out here every 2 or 3 days checking them and continuing to tie them down to force them left or right. Especially now while the wood is pliable because it's new wood. All right, let me finish with this one, get him pruned back, and then I'll go adjust the other one. Talk to you in a few. All right, all pruned back. Just all the little ones that used to be in the middle of the stem are gone. All that's left here at the top are those 2. And I'll let those 2 just grow. Let them grow, and that way I can attach them left and right across the top wire. And then from there, the upper pair, you can see where I tied his ends down. Again, so they continue to grow left and right. Nobody, hey, where's the other wire? There it is. Nobody gets to go up. Everybody gets to go left and right. All right, off to do the grape. Hannah wants to know how come I'm not done yet. She's like, "God, Mom, you bore me." All right, T-post, yes. T-post, yes. That's a huge hickory tree, yes. And in front of it is a muscadine grape. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You can see it's just starting to bud out. And what I get to do is figure out which vines are the best and get it to go, because I don't want to cut it down, not if it's going to produce me grapes. And yeah, I've got this large open area that gives them a lot of sun. Grapes like sunlight. And being that the power company keeps this line clear, does that make sense? I will always get sunlight here. So the thought process is to do just like I did with my fruit trees. Go ahead and put some wire, T-post to T-post, and go ahead and train the grapes and see if I can actually get them to produce muscadine grapes. If not, I need to kill them back. It's the easiest way for me to say that. But being that I put a hazelnut there, does that make sense? And I'll be maintaining its watering. It's not going to be nothing to take me a few more feet. And water here is necessary. So anyway, let me get to putting up some more. Talk to you in a few. Alrighty, poles are in, wires up. I am out of surveyor's tape, figures. But again, the vines are up. So, see this one goes out to there. You can see the little leaf buds. Some of them are much more prominent than others. Some are just little fatties right there. Yeah, so I picked these 2 vines. They're the thickest and or strongest. And now I'm going to get the pruning shears and prune off stuff like this one, who's spindly and starts all the way down there. Don't want them down there. Very much like the pears, I get to train them how I want them to grow, and I want them to grow down the vine. Having said that, all the research that I did talked about muscadines grow better on a clothesline, where it's a T and they grow side by side, left and right, and then, across. I don't have the stuff to do that. And being that this is a test to actually see if they will produce me grapes if I take care of them, this will work just fine. If this works great this year, then we can look at getting, I am quite sure that there is some electrical wire, I want to say wire, but really tubing, does that make sense? That'll let me put a T across here and then run my lines, like a clothesline across the T. I don't think PVC would be strong enough, but I could be wrong. But that's not this year. This year is just to see if they will in fact produce grapes. But they're up. All right, I'm gonna get to pruning. Talk to you in a few. Say, fleeting thoughts for the day. I was a little nervous. This is the 3rd hazelnut. And it looked like it hadn't, yeah, that's the stick in between the log and the what is it? It's a piece of metal. Rebar, there you go. Anyway, it looked like it hadn't originally made it. Because you go way far down and there's nothing. And today I noticed, right there, you see it? There it is, there's 2 little buds. I'm like, yay! So, to me that means all 3 hazelnuts have taken. He's just, a little more behind. So, it's all right. It means I get to baby him a little more. And I won't lie, this is a little bit of a different microclimate than the actual orchard because of where this hickory stands. He casts a lot of shade. And I tried to, you can see where the hickory's over there, and the hazelnut here would be lined up roughly with that T-post on the grape. So he'll get sun. Does that make sense? And as he's August and it's really hot, he'll have some afternoon shade from the hickory here that's well established. And there are all kinds of thought processes that go with putting him here. The ornamental pear there is dead. It's not had leaves on it in 2 years. And should the power company, or should this tree ever get icky enough where the power company wants to tear it down because it's so close to the transformer there, does that make sense? I have a tree that will replace it long term. So that's the goal for him, besides nuts, Yeah. And grapes. Hopefully they do well. We'll see. That'll be a learning experience for me. I've never done grapes before. But I'm happy he's got buds. And with that, I'm done for the evening. I'm not gonna lie. I'm done. It's time to go and cook dinner. Do yesterday's dishes because I didn't do them before I left. And yeah, just one day at a time. So y'all have an awesome day, and Miss Panda and I will talk to you later.